Hello, Randy Rain here, and this is another venture into one of these cheap little robots. This is
Randy's Robot Garage.
So when you put out a video every Saturday, some of them got to be pretty easy, and I picked up another one of these little cheap robots, and I've never seen this one before. It's exactly like these other ones that I've already done. It has the exact same bottom on it. Of course, this one doesn't say anything on the bottom like these other ones do, and one of them is definitely from Japan. But it's the same mechanism, and the remotes are pretty much the same, except it's extended a little bit. It's a little bit longer, but that's it. The rest of it is exactly the same, just about, except for the detail, but the size and shape is the same, and what it does is definitely the same. But all the fancy ones that people collect say MameCon on here. I don't know what a MameCon is, but this is not a MameCon. If you flip it over, this is a super toy made in Hong Kong. I also have another one that's very similar called the MR2. I've never seen this exact robot besides this one, but the way it works is with this little metal doohickey on the bottom here. When the robot goes forward, that little metal piece will just go up inside the robot. But when you reverse, it acts like a little kickstand and it comes out. And that side acts as a pivot. It takes the wheel off the ground, and so when you reverse it, it wants to turn. And then when you go forward, it's going to go straight. I actually like this little robot, and I can see a light inside there, so let's see what it's all about. Here's something interesting. You see all of this stuff here? It's really gooey. You can like move it. It's like, what that is where this was wrapped around. See how I can pretty much create the exact same thing, something like that. And then this set in some perfect temperature. I'm guessing heat. I'm guessing it was someplace hot. And a chemical reaction took place everywhere. You can see right here on the wire. So a chemical reaction took place. I don't know what you can do about it, because it's all gooey. Seen this many times, but I've never tried to fix it. Now, I was told that this doesn't work, but I don't really see why it wouldn't work. It just turned. Oh, the lights is turned on. Yeah, that's what they said. The light turned on, but the motor didn't turn on. The motor does turn on. Let's look in here. Well, that's it. It's pretty simple. This is positive. Positive comes up to here. Negative is this one down here. So right now, positive is coming through here. It's going to this one, going to the wire, going to the motor. It's also coming to this one, going to the wire, and going to the other side of the motor. So the motor is getting both sides positive, which means it won't do anything. This goes right here. When you push forward, it disconnects that one from the positive, and you touch the negative. So now that side gets the negative. When you do it this way, you're doing it the other side. That side disconnects from positive, gets touched to negative. Very, very simple. Very clever, too. These come off. Alright, I'm going to give this all a scrubbing. Alright, there, all the cooties are off of it. This can go back. I'm going to hit it with some of this penetrating oil. It's a little on the corroded side. Alright, let's have a look at the old robot. Break instead of coming off of there. I don't know what all that was about. Okay, let that dry. I don't know what the hell that was. Somehow it got stuck on there. I'm pretty sure that's the same dome. Let's get this little worm drive. There is a tiniest crack starting to form. You have right in through here. You can always see it under a magnifying glass. That turns this. And those never crack. Here's the little metal thing. You see it's just weighted out here. Just more metal out here so it falls. Got those. And this little guy. Of course, all it needs is this motor to be cleaned. Red goes on that side in case these break. Open that one up. Oh yeah. People contact me and ask me, where do I get the motors? They got some robot, some toy, the motor's not working. Where do I get the new motor? And not once have I ever needed to replace a motor. All I did was clean it like this, and you can clean it with just about anything. I found, you'll see in my videos that I've used several different things. They all work. I just use what I have. But this is just some more of this 3-in-1 oil, which has some petroleum distillates in it, which will break down this old grease. You can get it out of here. I mean, I've repaired hundreds of these things. Never did I have to replace a motor. Not once. And I've tried different things, and I'm pretty sure I've settled on this stuff. This seems to work good, and it doesn't block the conductivity. That's a problem with some greases. But it's fine with this lithium. There's never an issue. Now, normally I put a 9-volt straight onto there, but this little light bulb is not going to handle a 9-volt. So I'm going to desolder it right quick. I'm going to go ahead and take that off. I have another one of those, so it can go on. Just like that. Just take all this off here. So I want to get this off. do this. Undo this one. This is red. And it looks like that piece is fine. I'm now going to go wash all of this stuff. Give it a good scrubbing. This here, that there. Then gotta make sure that little metal piece pokes through. Put a screw. That piece locks there. Vroom, vroom, vroom. There. There. There goes that. Alright, I don't know what happened there. I guess I did that, but where that little piece went to, I have no idea. To do the old baking soda trick. But I've got some rustic gold here. Let's add a little of that to it. Well, that just ain't gonna fucking work. That's just too goddamn brittle. Can't even fucking drill it out without it just shattering to a million pieces. Just not a good method in my opinion. Alright, I'm going with melting. Got some 3D printing filament. And I may never use the CA glue and baking soda trick ever again. Never been a fan. And that is exactly why. Yeah, see, that is way better. Alright, now damn you work. That. You better get together. I looked all over for that damn piece. I'm just not a fan of the baking soda and CA glue method. I've used it before and had some luck, but it's just too brittle, and there's better ways to do it. So it works now. You ready to see it in action? Here it is. Forward, reverse. So there it is, a cheap little robot. And if you put out a video every Saturday, you're going to need a cheap little robot every once in a while. Anyway, if you like this video, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. And if you want to see more, of course, hit the subscribe button. I want to thank these people here. These are the patrons. These are the people bringing you this cheap little crappy robot. And I thank them oh so very much, and I couldn't do it without them. So if you'd like to become a patron, there's perks. You can get the videos early and ad-free and all kinds of stuff. So go check it out. Anyway, thanks for watching. That was
Robot Garage.